Alrighty. Here we go. This is break 1082, the 2021 Chronicles Draft Picks 1 box. Pick your team. We have 6 packs here and 8 cards per pack. Glad I saw that I had an eBay notification. We usually check it for the last time about 30 minutes out before, 30 minutes before, but we do like to, if people pay, like to get it in. Sometimes we're checking up until the break begins. It all just depends on what's going on in the back room there. Alrighty. We have Azeez Olahari of the New York Giants going to Helena, followed by Jalen Waddle of the Miami Dolphins going to Michael. Then we have Devonta Smith of the Philadelphia Eagles going to Michael, followed by an XR version, Devonta Smith of the Eagles, and that is going to Michael as well. Then we have Kyle Trask of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to Ethan, followed up by Trey Lance of the San Francisco 49ers and Rondale Moore of the Arizona Cardinals. And then our memorabilia right here, it's going to be a full coverage Kadarius Toney from the University of Florida, the Florida Gators, and now a member of the New York Giants going to Helena. Well, starting off with my man Ian Book from Notre Dame. Right there, of the New Orleans Saints going to John. Then we have Micah Parsons of the Dallas Cowboys to Mr. CEO. Elijah Molden of the Tennessee Titans going to Trey. We have a filler right there, followed by Kwity Paye of the Indianapolis Colts, and that is going to be going to Trey, followed by Dylan Moses of the Jaguars, Javonte Williams of the Denver Broncos, and Kyle Pitts of the Atlanta Falcons. Dylan Moses of the Jags going to Ethan, Javonte Williams of the Broncos to John, and Kyle Pitts of the Falcons going to Michael. And we're going to have an auto, and let's see what it is. It is going to be a Tony Fields II. Tony Fields II of the Cleveland Browns going to Andrew. I saw that Fields and I started to feel real bad for Brett that I teased him with the auction there. On to our third pack right here. Starting off that third pack with my man Chubba Hubbard of the Carolina Panthers going to Matt, followed by Devonta Smith of the Eagles going to Michael, Jamar Chase of the Cincinnati Bengals to Ashley, followed up by Nico Collins of the Houston Texans going to BMW. Then we have Terrace Marshall Jr. XR of the Carolina Panthers to Matt. Another Chubba Hubbard going to Matt. Elijah Moore of the New York Jets going to Andrew. And then a Devonta Smith Flux edition of the Eagles to Michael. We have Jamar Chase, the Chronicles base edition of the Cincinnati Bengals going to Ashley. Following that up with Michael Carter. Michael Carter of the New York Jets going to Andrew. Then we have Rondale Moore of the Arizona Cardinals to Mr. CEO. We have a filler, and that filler is going to be followed by a recon, Devonta Smith of the Philadelphia Eagles, followed by Trevor Lawrence of the Jacksonville Jaguars going to Ethan, followed up by Mac Jones of the New England Patriots to Joseph. And then we have the blue Javonte Williams out of 99 of the Denver Broncos going to John. And then our auto is going to be Daz Newsome of the Chicago Bears going to Jared. We have Devonta Smith of the Eagles, followed by Pat Freiermuth of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Then we have Jamar Chase of the Bengals right there, followed up by Kyle Trask of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to Ethan. Another Kyle Trask. This one appears to be a purple Spectra edition. That's going to be out of 49 going to Ethan right there. Followed up by Rashad Bateman of the Ravens and Terrace Marshall Jr. of Carolina. And I'm going to need some sleeves when you get a chance. And then our auto is going to be a Origins Najee Harris of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And that is going to be going to Mike. That was pretty card right there. Gregory Rousseau of the Buffalo Bills right off the bat, and that is going to Darren. Demetric Felton of the Cleveland Browns going to Andrew. Rondale Moore of the Arizona Cardinals, and that is going to be going to Mr. CEO. And then we're going to have a Sean Wade from the Ohio State University, now a member of the Baltimore Ravens, out of 49 going to Anders. The filler right there, followed by Najee Harris of the Pittsburgh Steelers going to Mike. Trevor Lawrence of the Jacksonville Jaguars going to Ethan. Kyle Pitts of the Atlanta Falcons going to Michael. And Zach Wilson of the New York Jets going to Andrew. Has anyone heard? Is Zach showing up to camp yet? Gotta love seeing that as a Bills fan. All right, let's run these rookies down. We have Zach Wilson of the New York Jets to Andrew. Kyle Pitts of the Atlanta Falcons to Michael. Trevor Lawrence of the Jacksonville Jaguars to Ethan. Najee Harris of the Pittsburgh Steelers to Mike. The out of 49 Sean Wade of the Ravens to Anders. Followed by Gregory Rousseau of the Buffalo Bills to Darren. Kyle Trask of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to Ethan. Jamar Chase of the Bengals to Ashley. Devonta Smith of the Philadelphia Eagles to Michael. The Javonte Williams out of 99 of the Denver Broncos going to John. Mac Jones of the New England Patriots to Joseph. Another Trevor Lawrence. Another Devonta Smith. And another Jamar Chase. Followed up by a Flux Devonta Smith. A Donruss Jamar Chase. A Score Devonta Smith. Kyle Pitts of the Atlanta Falcons to Michael. Kwity Paye of the Indianapolis Colts to Trey. Elijah Molden of the Tennessee Titans going to Trey. Micah Parsons of the Dallas Cowboys to Mr. CEO. Ian Book of the New Orleans Saints to John. Trey Lance of the 49ers going to Eric. Kyle Trask going to Ethan. Devonta Smith of the Eagles again. Another Devonta Smith, and then a Jalen Waddle of the Dolphins to finish that off. And now on to our featured cards. To start, we have the out of 49 Kyle Trask of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to Ethan. And then we'll get into our two later round picks. We have Tony Fields II of the Cleveland Browns going to Andrew, and Daz Newsome of the Chicago Bears going to Jared. And then we have two first-round picks right here. We have the Kadarius Toney full coverage in the Najee Harris Origins auto. Najee Harris of the Pittsburgh Steelers going to El Diablo, a.k.a. Mike. And Kadarius Toney of the Giants going to Helena. Alrighty. And with that, we will be right back from BT Field to do a giveaway before our next break. And that's the end of break 1082.